Is watching the chase even legal? You know, I'm just watching some Saturday Night Live. I just gotta lower my volume because I don't want to get copyrighted. Yeah. I decided to name the stream that Saturday Night Live is better than Numberblocks because in my opinion Saturday Night Live is like because in my opinion Saturday Night Live is better than Numberblocks because of a couple of reasons. One of the reasons is that Saturday Night Live is way is like Saturday Night Live is like more for me rather than Numberblocks. I'm just mad at I'm just mad at Axel right now. He called me fake stop again. Fake stop. Axel also can't handle jokes. Axel cannot handle jokes. Like for example, I played the credits to this. I recorded a video of me recording. I made a video of me playing the credits of this movie, and there was like a part in the credits where like the main character Greg threw an apple at Patty, which was considered Greg's bully in the movie. And I decided to do that with me and Axel's girlfriend Ella. She couldn't even handle a joke. Just watching some Saturday Night Live. Ugh. Jack Dorsey and Mark Zuckerberg. Ugh. If my mom ever calls me, tell her that I'm not doing anything. I don't know. Maybe I might check Smurfit Tricks on YouTube after this stream. Why, join the VC. Hey, I'm doing a stream! Hold on, I'm a tell generosity. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I told generosity that I was doing my stream. I can't join a Discord VC because I'm doing a stream. I told generosity, hey, I'm in the middle of doing a stream. I cannot join. I cannot do two things at once. You know what they say. You know what they say. Live from New York, it's Saturday night! Woohoo! Yep, time for Saturday Night Live! Oh, featuring Beck Bennett, 80 Bryant, Michael Shea, Pete Davidson, Mikey Day, Heidi Gardner, Colin Jost, Kate McNidden, Alex Moffat, Kyle Mooney, Ego Nodum, Chris Reed, Cecile Strong, Keenan Thompson, Melissa Villa Sr., featuring Andrew Dezukes, Chloe Feynman, Lauren Holt, Punky Johnson, Bowen Yang, musical guest Machine Gun Kelly. And here's your host, John Krasinski. If Axel calls me fake Spyro, I'm not gonna like it. He might call me fake AI Hoshino. Krasinski. John Krasinski. Super Potato is like P. Evil P. It's Evil P. Bro, I know a song from my head. Some folks wear their hats way off to the side with their pants down low and a gun tucked inside. Took their beer about a 40 and a chicken deep fried. I think we all know who we're talking about. What the hell is that? And it says that my server is going on. I don't know what they say on the server, but I think we all know who we're talking about. Whoa, wait. Wait, hold up. Whoa, hold up. Hey, I will not spam Axel's name, but I can sing that thing you do. I know all the games you play, and I'm gonna find a way to let you know that you'll be mine someday. What else are we gonna talk about? A guilty pleasure movie or TV show you love? CBB's fan and generosity. I'm thinking about making a stream about me reading a Wimpy Kid book, specifically the Wimpy Kid movie diary. It's because I'm mostly into the movies. As you can see, I currently have Diary of a Wimpy Kid and Roderick Rules on Blu-ray, and I also ordered Dog Days on Blu-ray. Oh, yeah. And maybe I might watch The Long Haul if I want. I should maybe make a stream about me reading the Wimpy Kid movie diary. Found a funny video called "Singing Numberblocks songs." Oh yeah, I commented on that one, and I posted that thing you and I also put that thing you do on it because that thing you do. Because I got confused by Wonderblocks and the Wonders. I got hearted and liked by the same time. Why did I name the stream that Numberblocks is better? That Saturday Night Live is better than Numberblocks. It's because they're like Numberblocks fans on YouTube. They're like these underage kids that are subscribed to me, and I don't even talk about Numberblocks. But there are a bunch of Numberblocks fans subscribed to me for some reason, and I don't even watch Numberblocks. I don't watch Numberblocks. I watch Saturday Night Live. That's why I say that. Imagine if there was a Saturday Night Live Numberblocks sketch where I'm on my phone and I look at my subscribers, and a bunch of them are Numberblocks PFPs, and I was like, "What? Numberblocks? Hop turned 8 2 days ago." No, 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 no. I watched. No, 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 no. I remember watching the Hop movie back in 2011, and that came out in geez, I don't know, April. Yeah, it came out in April. So you're lying. Hop did not turn 8. It's like a 14-year-old movie. Andy Samberg. Actually, teenage W. Yeah, we know that. We know that. So, you ever think to yourself, like, I have two Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies. I still need Dog Days so I can complete the original trilogy with Zachary Gordon and Robert Capron. Then I need The Long Haul. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Um, like Diary of a Wimpy Kid is like good if like they have like three movies. I have the first two right here. Basically, oh, and also I got this one a week ago. So yeah, I got this one a week ago. Does he know about the TORE? Also, I had this with me like over a month ago. I had the first one over a month ago, like say a month and a half. Does he know about the TORE? The door. This stream is becoming boring. Maybe I'm gonna use the bathroom and then I'll come back. Yeah, I'll go to the bathroom. I'll come back later. All right, I'm back. I'll just. Say. All right, all right, I'm back. Looks like let me read. Okay, I'm gonna watch Diary of a Wimpy Kid since I found it on Disney. Huh. CBeebies fan watching. Wait a minute. CBeebies fan watching this movie? That's cool because Zach Gordon is a good actor. Did you miss out? What's up, guys? Home. Oh my god. We got. My sweet love. Oh my god, we got. Oh, I'll tell Brandon. You're actually. Let's see what you're watching. The one that came out in 2012. Oh, Dog Days! That one came out in 2012. Dog Days. Huh. The first movie came out in 2010. The second one came out in 2011. Dog Days came out in 2012. You know, they're like they're like 4 Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies, excluding the ones that are exclusive to Disney Plus. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently they made some, and apparently Disney made. Your big cousin was born in 2011. Wait, CBeebies fan. You were born when you're watching Diary of a Wimpy Kid Dog Days. You were born in 2012, the same year that movie came out. And your big cousin came out during when Diary of a Wimpy Kid Roger Rules came out. Is any of your family members did they get yeah, I'm back. Just had to shower sometimes. So apparently if you haven't been catching up with the news, let me tell you. Were you in? Yeah, I was in the bathroom. So I currently have the first 2 Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies, and I ordered on Amazon. I ordered the third one, Dog Days. So like, Spyro 1, 1998, Spyro 2, 1999, Spyro 3, 2000. Yeah, that's a direct parallel. BBC Amazing World official channel. It's me, Lois Picard. I'm using the BBC's Amazing World YouTube channel. I knew it. I knew it. I don't know what I have to do now. I'm just watching some Saturday Night Live. Jesus Christ, I don't know what's going on. Just looking at my paper inserts on my Blu-rays. When I first heard of Axel, let me read. When I first heard of Axel, I didn't really know who he was a lot, But now I'm not really a fan of Axel. He's not really good, so I give you a 3.5 out of 10. I have to agree. And Diary of a Wimpy Kid Dog Days is playing on my TV. Cool. I ordered that movie on Amazon. Like I got the first one on Amazon. I also got the second one on Amazon. I don't have Disney Plus to watch them. Huh. I can quote the first movie. I know a quote from I know like they be making memes about like how the the Frank is schizophrenic. The first movie, they like played like a grayscale scene like where like he was dumping water to Greg and Rally, and he was like, "Sorry, I thought you were teenagers." The second one, like the screen turned like the gray during the "I knew that door had a lock on it" part of the movie. And Dog Days, well, I'm ordering that on Amazon, and the screen goes black when he goes like, "Ha! Guess who's the laugher now? Me!" Yeah. Why did I get into Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the movie version, the movies, and not the books? I got into them. I got into them when I was going through TikTok, and I found this YouTube short about where they played some diary. I've seen some YouTube shorts where they used some Diary of a Wimpy Kid scenes, and it really made me want to watch it. Interesting. Wait. I forgot to also show the first movie digital copy. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool how the digital copy, they like show some pictures of the movie. For example, this one's for Diary of a Wimpy Kid. They show the scene where like they see Manny like reading Roderick's magazine, and Roderick gets caught because Greg snuck a Tootsie Roll inside of this. The scene where Greg and Rally are in the cafeteria, and like they dump the garbage right there. The Halloween scene where Greg and Rally go trick or treating. Why did Axel follow me on Facebook? I have no idea. And this scene where Fregley was wrestling Greg. Yeah, interesting. Axel better not call me Fake Evil P next. Now, as for the Roderick Rules digital copy, like some of the scenes, like for example, this one where Rally gets caught by the foot alongside with Greg, which is also like, which the Greg was right over here where Greg and Rally got caught by the foot. There was also like the part where Greg and Patty were fighting for the seat. They're fighting for the seat. Like you're there. The scene where Roderick gets Greg's diary, and he tries to show it off to Holly. And here's a picture of Holly right there. Oh hi, Lois Picard, BBC Amazing World channel. Hi, dude. Did you see my post? Yeah, I saw your post. Huh. You may be asking me, where did you get your Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies? I got them on Amazon, cause I didn't want to get the movies at like a thrift store because I didn't want to get the movies at a thrift store because I didn't. Yeah, I had the dog mine. Yeah, did you see that? Yeah, girl angel sleeping. Oh, okay. Dog mine, I'm dying. Yeah, I saw your posts. You may be asking. Just covering myself up. Yeah, I decided to cover myself up. So you may be asking me. Alright, now you may be asking me, where did you get the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies? I got them on Amazon because I didn't feel like going to a thrift store because I might be worried that one of the discs might be scratched or missing, or yeah, that one of the discs might be scratched or missing. Yeah, and some of the discs might not work. So I got these two on Amazon. Dude, why your family say you're like a piece of Lego? You're not a piece of Lego. I have no idea. Super Potato Plushie has a hole in it, and I'm sad. Oh no. I'm so tired of Boy Angel. But I don't know what he did to you. Alright, now you may be asking me, where did you get the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies? I got the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies on Amazon because Girl Angel is better. Looks like Brandon doesn't like Boy Angel, but he likes Girl Angel. You just hate him? I don't know why. Yeah, I agree, Brandon. Girl Angels are so tired of Axel. I had to talk to Stetson. I'm okay. Alright. Alright. Now, what was the thing I was going to say? Oh, yeah. You may be asking me, where did you get the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies? I got them on Amazon. Because didn't have to risk... I didn't have to risk my movies getting missing or scratched if I get them at a thrift store. So Diary of a Wimpy Kid, I ordered it I think it was somewhere in September, and it arrived to me on September 25th. So I think I ordered this on the 20th. Yeah, I think I ordered this. I think I ordered this in a week before. Yeah, I think it was the 20th. And I got Diary of a Wimpy Kid Roderick Rules last week. So I think I got it at so I got it at November 3rd. It came, so I ordered this 5 days before that. I don't remember what it was. Indigo to cut Axel. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of him. Okay, so I recorded some Diary of a Wimpy Kid scenes. For example, you know what? If I get dog days and if I get dog days on, what if Frylock from Aqua Teen Hunger first destroys Axel with his laser eyes? That would be cool. Also, I'm sick and tired of how Axel uses his PFP from the Pickwick Pack. But yeah, I don't really like that show. One thing I don't understand is that the first Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie was $20 and the second one is $25, but the third one is $10. Huh. Can't believe it. I predict that the third one will come out in the third one Amazon. It will arrive at the 13th. I might pick it up on that day. In this movie, there was the talent show Plainview's Most Talented, and I'm meaning the scene where Patty was singing the scene where Patty was singing Memory, that made they showed a glimpse of Roderick crying during Patty's performance of Memory. I don't know why Roderick was crying. I've seen some sources on the internet saying that it was because the person who plays Roderick, Devin Bostick, it was his last day of filming. So maybe that's why. But nonetheless, Patty's performance of Memory in this movie is really good. Maybe because it's turned 2 years old in 1 month. Let's see. Dude, Axel doesn't handle hate or criticism. Because she bullied you about that when she Think of that she cannot handle hate. When you handle hate or criticism, the one who doesn't handle that is Axel. Yeah, I cannot believe it. Ugh. Axel needs Axel needs to get Axel needs to get out of here. Axel, I will come to your house and I will force you to watch that thing you do on DVD. And you will watch it sitting and you will watch it with me. I will force you to watch that thing you do on DVD. Yeah, I am going to bring my DVD of that thing you do with me, and I'll force him to watch it. My best friend again actually cut ties with Axel, what I told her again too, and it looks like you were going to tell. And I also told in like again like Axel called again fake triangle. Yep, YKW. Axel, if you're watching this, I'm telling some users to cut ties with you. Yeah, that better be good. Hmm. Apparently, they made like a book of the first three Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies called The Wimpy Kid Movie Diary. Maybe I might buy that so I can read it for a stream. But I don't know how that's gonna work if I read. When you hated Axel, I had to agree with you. Okay. Well, if I read the Wimpy Kid Movie Diary and if I read the Wimpy Kid Movie Diary, I told Stinson about that because Axel called Stinson fake Twilight. Yeah, I know. If I buy the Wimpy Kid Movie Diary, it would be a bit, only a little bit hard because I have to read the comments and the book at the same time. The Wimpy Kid Movie Diary. Yeah. They even made one for the long haul called the Wimpy Kid Movie Diary, the next chapter. I have not seen the long haul yet. I've seen the first three Diary of Wimpy Kid movies because they aired them on TV once. Like, I think I remember watching... I think I remember watching them on Disney Channel. They also aired them on Cartoon Network. And once on Nickelodeon. Axel called me fake Stop and fake Wonderblocks, so that's why Axel's my worst enemy. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. Axel called me fake docs, and after she bullied that user, I had to cut ties with her. Good. Good. Axel caused this mess. I did not cause anything. Dude, are you watching Saturday Night Live? Yes, I am watching Saturday Night Live. The reason why you can't hear it is because I had my volume at 5. And the reason why you can't hear it is because like if I put the audio of it, I might get striked. Let me see. Axel better stay away from my best friend again, and he is not a fake triangle. Yeah. And I noticed that again is named after a character who looks like, and I noticed that again looks like a Dorito. Um, let's see what I'm gonna do. Axel better not call me a kid because my voice sounds like a kid, but I'm actually 13. A 13-year-old can be considered a kid, maybe. If you can be a licensed adult when you're 21 years old. And if Axel and Tibor was in the super bad movie, will will be bad because of Axel and Tibor. Yeah, I know. Now let's see what we have on TV right now. If Axel calls me a fake dude block push, I will be mad at Axel forever. Yeah. And if you want to ask me if I should apologize to Axel, the answer is hell no. I am never apologizing to him because he's a little prick and what is his deal? If I go to Axel's house, I'm going to drop him off an Asian giant hornet's nest. Like, I'll be like, Axel, you little prick. Here's Asian. Hey, dude, WhatsApp. I know you're thinking, why did you say WhatsApp? It's a greeting of an app. Yeah, I know what WhatsApp is. I heard of it. Like, I seen it. I seen that. I seen these, like, videos where, like they, like, play some, the Samsung notification, like a trap version of that. Dog days. Yeah, I'm getting. All right, so let's see what we have here. Wonderblocks is actually playing on my TV now. Yeah. Oh, hey! Looks like we got Hey It's Docs, and then we got Bomber Chun 10, and then Hey It's Shout. 3 of the same channels in here. This is for... Yeah. This is for... Yeah, that was a scene in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, though. How are you? I'm good. I'm just gonna be looking at what we have here on TV. We have... We have music performance on Saturday Night Live I'm watching. There's a kid born with half white and half black skin. Yeah. I know some people that are half black and half white. Ugh. I have a zit. Oh my god. While I was at my car, I got my USB. I was getting back to my house. I listened to Deluxe Mama by Mini Potion from Vitamin Connection. You know that song? Yeah. Yeah, I know that song. I sometimes play Vitamin Connection. It was considered the last game I bought for my Switch before me getting the Switch 2. I just have white skin. Same here. I have white skin as well. Ugh! Jesus Christ, I don't know what the... I have a zit. If you ask me what this is, I have a zit. I have a zit! Ugh! YKW. Axel, you will listen to Vitamin Connection songs without pause, and I have white skin. Yeah, all of us have white skin. And yes. The first time I mentioned Vitamin Connection to someone on YouTube was Scaredy Squirrel. Scaredy Squirrel, he used to be on YouTube when making streams, and I commented this on one of his streams. I'm just buying Vitamin Connection on my Switch. I also said that Vitamin Connection is about Vita Boy and Mina Girl and they fight viruses. Like I mentioned that I was buying Vitamin Connection on my Switch. I mentioned that Vitamin Connection just downloaded on my Switch. I also mentioned that that Vitamin Connection is about Vita Boy and Mina Girl and they fight viruses. I have not played Vitamin Connection in a while. I have not played Vitamin Connection in a while. Maybe I can put deodorant on here. Axel gets chopped up by Wonderblocks characters. Maybe I can put deodorant. Axel gets chopped up by Wonderblocks characters. Yeah, I know. You. Yeah, I know. CBB's one of mine and CBB's fans' friends actually adores that show. Yeah. I found like that Vitamin Connection has new friends to meet, like Probiotic, DJ Dogbone, Electron, etc. You forgot that dude. Yeah, I also yeah. If Scaredy Squirrel was still doing streams on YouTube, or heck even came back from YouTube, because if Scaredy Squirrel ever came back to YouTube and did another stream, I would comment that Vitamin Connection had. I'll comment that if Scaredy Squirrel comes back with a new stream, another Vitamin Connection reference. Vitamin Connection has new friends to meet, like Probiotic, DJ Dogbone, Electron, etc. Yeah, I would say that if Scaredy Squirrel, I guess the only part I could mention it, I could only talk to Scaredy Squirrel on Discord. Like Scaredy Squirrel, he used to have a YouTube channel. I used to make channels when I get terminated. Scaredy Squirrel is just waiting for an appeal to come back to YouTube. I can't wait for that. Hey, it sucks. If you don't know who Scaredy Squirrel is, he used to appear on YouTube, and he used to appear on YouTube. I've been friends with him since 2023, and Scaredy Squirrel, he's like a Canadian YouTuber who's into who who's into who is into the TV channel TVO Kids. And he like back in his old days, he made a lot of videos about TVO Kids. He's like a TVO Kids fan. And he generally dislikes TVO Kids logo bloopers. I kind of agree with him, because TVO Kids logo bloopers is just a copy of Whose Line Is It Anyway? Whose Line Is It Anyway is way better than TVO Kids logo bloopers. What's next? Scaredy Squirrel, he's like a Canadian, yeah, Scaredy Squirrel is one of my Canadian friends. He had Scaredy Squirrel also likes Wonderblocks and Numberblocks, you know. Scaredy Squirrel has also recently got into game show. Like this year, like right after because Scaredy Squirrel started doing streams in 2024. He's like a mix of show discussions, live streams, full episodes of shows. Yeah. For example, on his old channel, he uploaded the full episodes of Let's Go Bananas. The only problem? He uploaded full episodes of Let's Go Bananas. Scaredy Squirrel, Scaredy Squirrel is actually named after a TV show with the same name. Scaredy Squirrel, I've been friends with him since 2023. Yeah, I mentioned that. TVO Kids fan. Yeah. Yeah, I know him. Okay. Scaredy Squirrel. He's on Discord currently. He's like on a Discord server I'm in, like the Kawaii Powerhouse. That's the Discord server I'm featured in. The Kawaii Powerhouse. I've been Axel recently been into... not Axel. Scaredy has recently been into game shows. For example, he's into, he recently watched Countdown. He watched Countdown. He watched Countdown because he liked the branding. YouTube doesn't give crap for Scaredy Squirrel channel, and we'll then get the new AI gets Scaredy Squirrel terminated for no reason. He actually got terminated twice. He once had a channel his original channel came out in 2023. I became one of his first friends ever. I became one of his first friends in 2023. I became one of his very first friends. And Scaredy Squirrel, he like is a Canadian TV archiver and fan. Twice, but if he gets on YouTube again, he gets terminated for triple. He got terminated once in 2024, and that was because he got a copyright strike. So that made like Scared Squirrel got another YouTube channel. But that one was short lived as in September he got terminated. In 2024, Scaredy Squirrel started a stream. Scaredy Squirrel started doing streams on StreamYard, where I became friends with a lot of people. I first met Scaredy Squirrel. I first met CBB's fan, people like CBB's fan and Angel right there. I met Gabriel the Cyan Wombat. I met up with Mikey Rockman Warrior. I met up with everybody. If Scaredy Squirrel asked for permission for game shows to put on his channel, she will get uploading videos. Yeah. Scaredy Squirrel has recently been into game shows recently. I've been showing him some game shows. Like, he's Canadian, so he's seen Battle of the Generations, a show that was airing on CTV. He also seen the Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune, those two iconic shows. He also knows some other game shows like Family Feud and The Price is Right. I also showed him a popular British game show, Countdown. When did you meet my friend again? I met the user again. This year I met him. I met him in this 2025. Scaredy Squirrel, what I remember from him is that he's on Discord. Like, he was on Discord. I first met him on Discord in 2024 when I was about to join the Kawaii Powerhouse as their game show enthusiast. And when I joined the Kawaii Powerhouse, I saw that Scaredy Squirrel was there. I was like, oh my god, it's that one YouTube dude that appeared in here. I got Bing Bang rolled, and I thought it was a Clone High theme song. It was a Bing Bang theory, and it's gone even the thumbnail. The character was frozen. I'm okay. Apparently, Scaredy Squirrel became friends with Axel last year in 2024. But after I explained to him all of the drama that was happening, I stood with Scaredy Squirrel. Scaredy Squirrel used to hate me, but I said sorry to him, and then he became my friend again. I did the same thing to you, CBB's fan. I used to hate you, but after you apologized, I now became friends with you. Yeah, I remember when I used to hate CBB's fan? Good times. Yeah, I used to hate CBB's fan. Let me think of what I did. Made an induction on her. Yeah, I made an induction on her. That's how I remember that I used to hate CBB's fan. I also remember hating Lunchley Fan 123, now known as Not Sarah Roblox. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So, I showed some show to Scaredy Squirrel. It was called High Stakes. It was a game show, Scaredy Squirrel would be like, there's this dude called Smurfatrix, which is friends with CBB's fan and Angel, Girl Angel, and they mentioned, and they say stuff like, and he talks about cartoons. So I actually met him on Scaredy Squirrel streams, and Smurfatrix, the cartoon fan, I became the. I'm like the game show version of him. Sometimes briefly mention game shows, like for example, you're now liking storybots because of Stetson. Maybe, maybe. Haven't haven't really watched that show when I was younger. I didn't really watch the storybots, but I heard of it. I heard of it. I found it for the first time when I was on Netflix. We don't know what's going on. Um, um, let me remember what I was talking about. Um, Also, when did we first call again a Dorito? 2025. We called again a Dorito this year, 2025. It's because of a meme I said on. It's because I was on Scaredy Squirrel's stream and I was like, and then I saw a picture, and then CBB's fan was like saying, was like, hold on, hold on, let me see what this is going on. Then CD's fan showed me again. I was like, Doritos! That's Doritos! My brain randomly made me say that. My brain randomly made me say that. Bro, my brain made me say that again is a Dorito. Okay, but anyways, I like the Escape Perfecto, aka the Raid the Cage Mexican version. I used to watch it in 2016 or 2017 and the second set 7 when I was little though. Oh yeah, I also have Escape Perfecto on my TV. And there's and like they like have there's like a channel on the En Espanol section on my TV called Sony. So they actually had a Sony Canal Escape Perfecto. There's a channel called Sony Canal Escape Perfecto on my on Pluto TV in the U.S. and they play full episodes of Escape Perfecto. I first watched Wonderblocks on January 2nd, 2025. On that same day, I was also watching the Donald Trump inauguration. Wonderblocks happened around the same day as the Donald Trump inauguration. Axel doesn't badge my opinion on Escape Perfecto. Yeah. CBB's fan. Wonderblocks came out the same day as the Donald Trump inauguration. So that means the first time I heard of Wonderblocks was because of Scaredy Squirrel's stream. I first ever saw 99 to beat on March of this year. If Axel buys my opinion on Escape Perfecto, I will report him and ban him on YouTube. I've seen Escape Perfecto once on Pluto TV. Yeah, I've seen Escape Perfecto once on Pluto TV. Pepe La Pa. I used to use the EOP profile, but not anymore. I use a stop profile. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm just watching TV. Ooh. Yeah. Oh my god. Live from New York, it's Saturday night! Yes. And then here we go. Saturday Night Live. It's Saturday Night Live. Yep. With Beck Bennett. A.D. Bryant. Michael Shea. Pete Davidson. Mikey Day. Heidi Gardner. Colin Jost. Kane McNitton. Alex Moffiett. Kyle Mooney. Egon Lodum. Chris Reed. Cecil Strong. Keenan Thompson. Melissa Villasenor. Featuring Andrew Dismukes, Chloe Feynman, Lauren Holt, Punky Johnson, Bowen Yang, featuring the musical guest St. Vincent, and your host, Daniel Kaluuya. Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Kaluuya. Man, I wish brain rot wasn't in my school, aka Cam 19, because some students mentioned Italian brain rot, and it's even worse than Regina's is a brain rot crap. Hop from Wonderblocks, I was actually talking about, turned 2 days ago. Wonderblocks release date, January 20th, 2025. The same day as how Donald Trump was on having an inauguration. Wonderblocks might be the next the next episode might mention Donald Trump. Why? January 20th, 2025 was the inauguration for Donald Trump. Oh, come on. What? Wonderblocks on the same day Donald Trump got inaugurated? Boy, what the fuck? Wonderblocks, I swear to God, Wonderblocks might be referenced in the next Donald Trump news. Like, for example, Donald Trump appears on an episode of Wonderblocks. Why? Inauguration. CBB's fan. Watching Wonderblocks on January 2nd, 2025. Me. Watches the Donald Trump inauguration on the same fucking day on Fox News. Why you want to ask my opinion on Donald Trump right as when I was talking about the inauguration and how it came out the same day as Wonderblocks? Come on, CBB's fan. Come on, CBB's. Speaking of, why the hell is the show called Wonderblocks if it has nothing to do with the wonders from that thing you do? Maybe CBB's just wanted to be a part of false advertising, because the show isn't even produced by 20th Century Studios, which used to be called 20th Century Fox. Blue Zoo. I made Wonderblocks. I'm Blue Zoo. 20th Century Studios making that thing you do. Well, 20th Century Studios made that thing you do, and that was the original Wonders. POV when I was first watching Wonderblocks. Where's Guy Patterson? Where's Jimmy Mattingly? Where's Mr. White? Where's the Wonders? This show is supposed to be called Wonderblocks for a reason. Where the hell is the Wonders? Where the hell is the band with the song That Thing You Do? False advertising, and that's not good, guy. Why did I sound like Mr. Mackey? Why did I sound... False advertising is bad. You shouldn't do false advertising. Like, for example, CBB's made a show called Wonderblocks, and he thought that CBB's made a show called Wonderblocks, and the show has nothing to do with the wonders, guy. Hey, dude, I got you a question. What is it? What is the question? I was just imitating Mr. Mackey. What is the thing you do? A game show or a show? That Thing You Do is a movie starring, written, and directed by Tom Hanks. It's a movie that came out in 1996 about the band The Wonders. Wonderblocks is getting a Christmas special. What? How are we getting a That Thing You Do Christmas special? How? Will this Christmas... Come on, Wonderblocks. Hopefully it's not false advertising. because like it should have the wonders. Can you imitate Mickey Mouse voice? I can. I did imitate a Mickey Mouse voice once. So apparently, I don't know. We're getting a new show, Fear Factor: House of Fear. What in the Amazon Fire 7 Kids Edition is going on, Brandon? People might ask me, how do you... People might ask me, People may ask me this. Do you have Reddit? The answer for me? Yes, I do have Reddit. I will do a call-out video out of Axel because I think it's dumb. Dude, I think I saw this La Rosa de Guadalupe episode called Ave Maria. I think I saw the episode in 2011. Okay, I heard of that show once. I heard of that show when I was searching up drama shows. I thought I was gonna get shows like Breaking Bad. I found that show when I was looking up dramas like Breaking Bad, The Walking Dead. Hey guys, 67. God damn it, Domino's! Even you, God damn it, Domino's! Even you having a value that's cost $6.70. You basically played on the stupid meme that they've been doing too many times. The 67 meme. God damn, I did not know that they were doing that. Macy's. I've been to Macy's once. I once went to Macy's. All right, short story. I went to I have not went to Macy's. I have not been to Macy's in a while. What I remember is that Macy's. They like host a Thanksgiving Day show. They also host a 4th of July show, both of which air on NBC. Will you take it? This looks like some sort of game show. It is a game show. Dr. Tevin Jones. It's Saturday Night Live here. The game show where I try to convince my family to take the COVID vaccine. You know what would have been better for Diary of a Wimpy Kid? It's me, Mario. Okay. You know what would have been better for Diary of a Wimpy Kid? If they actually made a vaccine for the cheese touch. Like for example, if you get vaccinated, you wouldn't if someone that has a cheese touch touches you, you can't get infected by the cheese touch. But they have never heard of that. What if they made like a cheese touch vaccine? Then it would be basically like COVID-19. A Badass came out in 2011. Abadass came out in 2011. This movie also came out in 2011. YKW, I know this line, Sonner's the name, Speed's my name. Yeah, cool. Apparently, CBB's fan told me about this show that's like a fan fiction called Number Fanagram. She once mentioned a song, I don't remember how it goes. I think it's ones in a zero, born into a line. I don't remember, but it sounded like a Kanye West song. Kanye West. CBB's fan once told me about this show called Number Fanagram, which is just basically just a show based. And CBB's fan told me one of the songs of the show. The song sounds like something Kanye West could make. CBB's fan, the song from Number Fanagram sounds like something Kanye West would make. The Kanye West that makes songs like I Wonder and Graduation. I don't know why. CB's fan, you've been showing me a Number Fanagram song and it exactly sounds like Kanye West. Kanye West. Wake up, Mr. West, Mr. West, Mr. West. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it kind of sounded like, yeah, the drum on that song, the beat in that song exactly sounded like the one in in the graduation Kanye West song. If CB's fan understands who Kanye West is, that would be surprising. Diary of a Wimpy Kid Dog Days was good. Get to hear that, my friend. Get to hear that. I'm getting Diary of a Wimpy Kid Dog Days on Amazon. Oh wait, I already ordered it on Amazon. I'm just waiting for it to come to my house so I can make a video about it. Let's see. 24 hours. So CB's saying, if you liked Diary of a Wimpy Kid Dog Days, you can watch the first one and Roderick Rules. I'm getting a Jax toy from Amazing soon. CBB's fan, you once told me about this show called Number Fanagram, and you showed me one of the songs from the show. It sounds like a song made by Kanye West. Yeah. CBB's fan once showed me Number Fanagram, and one of the songs they played was based on Kanye West. CBB's fan, Number Fanagram, I remember when she showed me a character that looks like a fly as a square called Blue Buzz. And another, good morning. Good morning. Wake up, Mr. West, Mr. Yeah, that's what the song exactly sounds like. CBB's fan told me about Number Fanagram once, and it's like, I found this Diary of a Wimpy Kid Christmas movie that's called Diary of Wimpy Kid Christmas Cabin Fever. I heard of that movie. I heard of that movie, Diary of Wimpy Kid Christmas Cabin Fever, because Karana Burger told me about it. I'm watching a bit of Karana Burger because he talks about Diary of a Wimpy Kid and many other things. Numberblocks fan badge my opinion on I Am I by Alphablocks. Alpha Blocks, I'm neutral to that show, alongside Numberblocks. I'm neutral to all the block shows. And I call this Saturday Night Live is better than Numberblocks because, Jesus Christ, because I'm neutral to Numberblocks, and you're watching Diary of Wimpy Kid Christmas Cabin Fever movie on Christmas Day. I've seen it in 2023, and I mean it was a really interesting. I've seen it once. It was kind of okay. Yeah, it was kind of okay. Ugh! It's kind of surprising how Disney Plus had decided to make Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies after 2021. They known how the long haul failed in 2017. The animated versions were okay. Like, in 2021, they made an animated version of Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the first one. In 2022, they made an animated version of this. And they're going to make an animated version of The Last Straw. Which Dog Days, the Dog Days movie, like, combines The Last Straw with Dog Days. No, the books of The Last Straw and the Dog Days. Stick of deodorant. Stick of deodorant. Oh crap! Maybe CBB's fan might know about Kanye West one day. You may be asking me, how did you get into Diary of a Wimpy Kid? And that is because of the TikToks they were showing with the clips of the movies, and that's why I'm into and that's why I'm into the movies. They specifically shown the clips from the first Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules, and Dog Days. The original trilogy was Zachary Gordon. Zachary Gordon as Greg. It's really good. Oh, God. I'm getting opinion bashed right now. Nobody bashes my opinion because I'm being safe right now. Hi, Gargantar. We found a new person here. Just playing with a stick of deodorant. Ah! What? It's a stick of deodorant, you see? I'm playing with it. Because I'm bored. Ah! Dude, I remember that you put Diary of a Wimpy... Dude, I remember that you put a Diary of a Wimpy Kid clip where YouTube and Axel ruin your birthday and then Greg gets beaten up after ruining the cake. That is because on the day of my birthday, YouTube has crashed. Because on the day of my birthday, YouTube crashed and I couldn't even do anything about it. And on that same day, Axel bullied me on my birthday. Who is Garun Guitar? I have never heard of him. Maybe he likes Saturday Night Live. That's why he clicked on this video. Maybe he likes Saturday Night Live. Yeah. I'm like that one girl who said that you ruined my birthday. And then Greg is YouTube and Axel. Axel better not be bullying me. The 14th birthday is very artist. You cool. Yeah, thanks. I've been doing some comedy. I've been doing some comedy videos on YouTube because I'm known for my comedy and my memes. And I also like talking about game shows. Maybe he might have met me by one of my videos. I think Garun Guitar is a character from Plants vs. Zombies. Yeah, I think it looks like because of his PFP. Stick of deodorant. Flip it. But the user IDK, who is she? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he met up with me somehow. Crap. Also, hey, it's Docs. I played a Diary of a Wimpy Kid Roderick Rules clip where Frank knew that door had a lock on it. It's because that was the meme. That was the meme. I knew that door had a lock on it. Everybody was trying to make me feel like I was losing my mind. Like, I don't know if one of my cousins are gonna get a channel on YouTube. IDK, maybe they're gonna be anonymous. Anonymous. God damn, I have these tiny zits. So basically, I got a zip on my arm. Oh my. Um, Dude, it's cloudy today in my area in Tijuana, Mexico. Oh, okay. Recently, I found a video. Recently, I found a video made by Grossman World, and recently I found a video made by this YouTuber named Grossman World about him about him recording the Mexia supermarket the inside of it in 1999. Right as when they closed down. Mexia supermarket, right as when they closed down, he filmed a video about it saying that no way. This year, not 1999 when Mexia supermarket closed down. Grossman World recorded a video about him at the Dollar General, which used to be the Mexia supermarket. The dollar, like, seeing how, like, he was like, this is Grossman World, and I am here in Fort Worth, Texas, at the Dollar General. This Dollar General beside me used to be the Mexia supermarket. Then he explores what's inside the Mexia super. Well, what he, the the Dollar General, and how he talked, and he in the video he also talked about what happened with the place before. Like, before the Mexia, it was a Donald store, and then he said it was later a Mexia, which which everybody must know about, and how it smelled so bad, that they hired people to work on hazmat suits in November of 1999, like, to clean the whole place up. Like, November 1999, people in hazmat suits. And then how they said that briefly after, it turned into a Terry's supermarket. And then, it got, like, Terry's El Mariachi supermarket. Yeah, that's what it was called. And then and later turned into a Family Dollar. And how now it's now a family, and now how it's a Dollar General. Yep. They talk about, yep. Grossman World talked about the Mexia supermarket. Other videos I've seen with Grossman World is when he was exploring a mall in Massapequa, New York, called the Sunrise Mall, and how he went inside. And how he went inside. He explored. Grossman World explores abandoned places. Like, if you don't know who he is, he explores abandoned places. Like, he explored like a abandoned places. He explored the Massapequa Sunrise Mall. He explored the Dollar General, which used to be the Mexia supermarket. Although the Dollar General is not abandoned, he went inside and discussed about the Mexia supermarket incident. That was his newest video, the Mexia supermarket. Mexia supermarket. He also made a video about exploring his hometown movie theater and how it closed down. Mexia supermarket. I still remember that one video where they said that in June of 1999 the Mexia supermarket has closed down, but instead of cleaning everything off, the owners fled the country. The owner just left the country, and and all the food was staying there, and the refrigeration had closed, and the refrigeration had turned off, and then it smelled so bad in here that locals complained. It wasn't up until November 1999 where the workers in the hazmat suits were cleaning off the Bexia supermarket. Yeah. Oh, I still can't believe about the Mexio supermarket. There was once that a a version of that in 2022 called the Seafood City supermarket where they sold seafood. It was basically the same thing, but it smelled bad. Hey man, how's it going, Michael? We're just talking about Grossman, this YouTuber I found called Grossman World, and how he made a video based on the Mexia supermarket. The Mexia, I still remember how the Mexia. I watched the video based on the Mexia supermarket that happened. That happened back in 2014. No, 1999. 99 to beat. Hashtag guess the song. Now give me views. Yeah. Yeah, I've been recently doing the hashtag guess the song on my YouTube channel as well. I used hashtag guess the song for my video. This this YouTube update is unacceptable condition. Unacceptable. Okay. Okay. I feel worried that if I traveled back in time to 1999 in Fort Worth, Texas, and I saw the Mexia supermarket, I would throw up. Yeah, I would throw up when if I see the Mexia supermarket. How old are you? 25. Huh. I'm gonna quote a movie with Steve Zahn. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm gonna quote a movie featuring Steve Zahn. Ha! Guess who's the laugher now? Me! I'm the laugher! I'm the laughingest laugher that ever laughed! Ha ha ha! 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 Funny stuff! Thanks, Michael. I quoted a movie with Steve Zahn. Like, how about now I'm gonna quote another Steve Zahn movie. I knew that door had a lock on it, and everybody was trying to make me feel like I was losing my mind. I, I had the Pfizer vaccine. I had the Pfizer vaccine once. Greg is watching something, Mr. Jizzle. Like, I recorded this. I recorded this moment on. I recorded this when I was in a movie. I recorded this when I was in someone's house. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's going on? Hey, it's Docs. What's going on? Hey, it's Docs. Pop the top off. This is deodorant. What does Hey, it's Docs want? What's the bad news? Rapid Hedgehog, Rapid Hedgehog Go Animations passed away because of cancer. Though, said Ruby. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, so I recorded this moment from my friend's house. I remembered back in 2021. I'm not kidding. Yeah, I know you're not kidding. Okay. Also, by the way, I recorded something that happened back in 2021 when I was visiting my friend's house, and it was a snitch, and it was snitching. Somebody was watching something weird on. Somebody was watching something weird on the phone, on his phone. Somebody was watching something weird on his. Somebody was watching something weird on his phone, and it was a pogo. It was a pogo sticking video, but the kid was like, Greg is watching pornography, Mr. Jizzle, and the kid was like, and the person who was watching the pogo sticking video was like, what the fuck? Yeah, yeah. Then Mr. Jizzle came along to see what Greg was really watching, and it was, turns out, big surprise, it's a pogo sticking video. He was like, Mr. Jizzle was like, no, Greg is watching a pogo sticking video. He just maybe likes watching people on pogo sticks. So it's not pornography, it's just someone on a pogo stick. Yep. If the kid was like, Greg is watching a pogo stick, Greg is watching a pogo sticking video, Mr. Jizzle, then it would just be, of course I am. But Greg, that one teenager, he was on his phone, and then that kid was like, Greg is watching pornography, Mr. Jizzle, and then Greg was like, what the fuck? Yeah. But it wasn't pornography, it was a pogo sticking video. It might have sounded like that because the bed was moved, because the pogo stick kind of sounded like a bed was moving. I told that, yeah. That was on my old phone. I remember the video in my head. I'ma ask Number Tunes if he wants to join. A guy named Numbertunes. Alright, one of I requested one of Mr. Jizzle's friends with Numbertunes to chat with me. Like he could have said Greg is watching. He could have at least said Greg is watching uh, a pogo stick, Mr. Jizzle. Then he would be like, yes, I am watching a pogo stick video. I'm telling Axe, after this stream, I'm telling Axel to get a life. Mexia. If Numbertunes joins, then it would be considered weirdness. Maybe after this performance I can end the stream. Because barely anybody is here. Sweaty. Barely anybody is in this stream. It's so empty. You know what? Maybe I might end the stream after this at 6:50. Discord jump scared me again. I'll check Discord after the stream. So you're ending stream or not? I am ending the stream. Barely anybody's on the stream. I'll end it at 6:50. So I'll end it after this Saturday Night Live performance. Like I think I'll end it after this Saturday Night Live music performance. Yeah, I think the performance is over. Yep, it's over. Now I feel like I should end it.